Welcome everyone to the Funded Trader series. Today I am your host, Kevin Warner, and I'm joined by Abdullah, a trader who has received multiple payouts with Seacrest Markets since 2024. Welcome, Abdullah. I appreciate you taking the time to join us today. So for our viewers, we're going to be sitting down with, again, Abdullah, who's one of our successful funded traders, to discuss his journey, the strategy, and their experience with us at Seacrest Markets, which was previously My Funded FX, and of course Abdullah's payouts. Now the goal will be really simple. It's to have a genuine conversation, share some valuable insights, and hopefully provide you with a greater insight into Seacrest Markets and our trading community. So Abdullah, are you ready to jump in?
Yeah, sure.
Great. So let's start at the beginning. Abdullah, if you can tell us, or start telling us a little bit about yourself and what initially attracted you to trading and the financial markets.
Okay. My name is Muhammad Abdullah. I'm from Pakistan. So the basic thing which attracted me in the trading was the lifestyle. When I was child, I was watching videos on the YouTube, and there was a person called Umar Shuf. He like enjoying the yacht and kind of. I say how that people are like making millions, how they enjoying them. So I see the stock market. I want to jump in there and I want to make that account, but because in Pakistan the stock market for the internationals are not allowed to make account from Pakistan. So I will like very disappointed, but I will like that's time I like stop that, and I say okay, like this is not for me, so I'm doing my study, continue my study again. But after that I start again the trading.
No. So to be fair, I think a lot of traders start that way. They see some form of stream, trader, individual through networking or online on social media, and then they believe that's what they want to do and that's the kind of path they go down. It's something that I do just want to address. Is just for everyone. Abdullah is obviously originally from Pakistan, but he is based out in Manchester in the UK, because I'm sure I'll get a lot of questions about that later on.
Sure.
So thanks indeed. So Abdullah, what would you say the single biggest challenge that you faced when you first started trading, and how did you overcome it?
Yeah, the single biggest challenge which I was faced in my journey was simply the capital, because in Pakistan I was studying in my intermediate like college, and I was not working, and I still don't have the capital to trade with. So I start a job in the McDonald's, and I get pay around £50, $50 a month. So it's don't enough for to I put that $50 in the live account and totally washed it out, because the main thing which from the start from the trading, that if you don't have the bigger capitals, or you don't have that enough capital which you make your living expense, then I think the trading will be very difficult for you.
Yeah, I think it's something. So I've been in the markets a long time, and when I was starting my journey, there wasn't necessarily the abundance of availability of prop firms. So we had to use obviously personal capital, which there was several prop firms around during that time, but not in the same way that they are now, in the same framework. Of course, I think the greatest thing that the prop firm or the digital prop era has kind of really allowed is the ability to provide trading capital to countries whereby they weren't able to get funding prior, and it also opens it up to those countries as well, so that they actually get the same opportunities and same abilities as what we would potentially say of many of the Western world. So I mean, if it comes down to that, then so you've overcome quite a bit because of course of where you're from. When it comes to the trading element
Mhm.
and what turned you from just a normal trader into a profitable trader, now the fact that you've been with us since 2024 and you've had multiple payouts, in your own words, what are the top three mindset attributes that a successful trader has and must possess, or what would you believe they are?
uh, as I know, like the profit which I start from the funding max from 2024, I get consistent payout. But I will start my trading at 2019 when I complete my intermediate degree, and I was applying in the student visa in Australia, but the COVID came and all the borders was shut down. So I said, what I can do? I'm not going for study. So there was another way. I see my friend who is working with me in the McDonald's. He say, I make around about 50 40 $50 in a week. So I say, how? He say, oh, I'm doing trading. So I say, okay, what kind of, are you trading stocks, kind of that? Because when I was in the college, I see the videos of the stock markets in the YouTube. So I feel more like enjoy excitement that okay, I will start this again. So I say, okay, can you give me the course or kind of that? He say, okay, this kind of the simple strategy, like a trend following strategy you can trade with. I use that course, and the earning which I made from the McDonald's, I put all the earnings in that account, and then after 1 week, I like convert $100 account into $200, and after that, I totally waste it out and below that account. So what I realized that yeah, basically when you are in the new in the beginning of time, you can easily flip that account, but you don't know the basic how like you make your trade, how you put the trade. You are like putting the trades randomly, so that's why you like get 100% reward. But when you in the 2 years 3 year experience, then you realize that when I was in the beginner, you totally messed it up. You totally putting the trades randomly, putting buying sell, like that was like starting of the journey. But another uh, like 2 years, one year in my, I say that, father, can you help me provide me the capital, because from my earning I still though have the $50 in a month, so I need a bigger capital. So they say, okay, I will provide you $1,000 capital. So what I did, I take that $1,000 and I put in the trading. Same, I don't take any courses and I don't learn. I put $1,000 and below in a week. My father say, okay, can you show me your profit? How much make? I say, it is drawdown, but I am still managing it. But they don't know that I blow that account in a 1 week. So I was very disappointed. So then after that I realized that okay, there is a profins, so you can like pass it out, and you can pay that, you pay a small amount and start with that. So then what I think, I say, okay, this is the way. I the money which I earn in the McDonald's from my work, I put the small amount in the profits, and when I pass that, I have the automatically bigger capitals. But the main reason was that I still don't learn. I still like learning from the YouTube. They have so much materials, you can easily learn, but there is a like hundreds of ways. You don't know which path you will want to go. Like there is a ICT path, there is a trend line strategy path, like multiple pathway. So I go to ICT, then after 1 week I good trades, then I go to the another trend line strategy. There if I feel lost again, I move back to the ICT. Like I don't have a fixed strategy. Feel again I will do on the move on to YouTube and find another things like magical thing which can give me a provide me a good strategy. But after 2 years, I still realized that I was totally wasting of my time, and I finding free materials from the YouTube. After that, I realized, okay, now the thing changed. I want to find a good mentor. Then I find a mentor. I join with it, and like we'll discuss each other. We'll find the things. I will not give the name of the mentor, because
Okay.
it's like my journey. So that's why what the mentors told me that, because my biggest mistake was the hard earned money which I make and my father I put in the investment in the beginner. So this is the very biggest mistake that traders do. Never do that kind of thing. You start from the $150 account still, and then what you can do, you can like take it for 3 to 4 months. If you do that, if you take a 2 to 3 months, then you say, okay, I will not below that account, then invest $100. Like this kind of strategy you can, I will tell in the later. So how you can make your leg or grow your accounts with the profits. So that's my main thing.
I mean, there's a lot of key takeaways from that. Considerations of
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of a lot of people in trading primarily getting it to be the realm of get rich quick or make fast money. And good trading is traditionally quite boring, and your edge doesn't necessarily show up all of the time. But because a trader wants a bigger return quicker, they want to change their lives, and there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. But of course, that's where we start to see people borrowing money or risking money that they can't afford to lose is pretty much of a key takeaway there. And I think something you mentioned as well is key, which is take your time and focus on primarily risk management, because I don't believe there's a trader out there or that will listen to this particular podcast that can sit there and say, I didn't do what Abdullah done, or I didn't go through the same thought process of how Abdullah thought, which was, you know, I will siphon capital from my active income, which is my day job. I'll transition that into a CFD broker personal account, or maybe someone will come along and lend me money so that I can grow. But so you mentioned you would use a portion of your capital, $50. So what would you do? Use about $25, $30 to buy a 5K account, and then would you scale that? Is that what you were doing?
Okay, so what I can do, because I don't earning enough money to buy the beacon challenge, so I start with the 5K capital. The
Okay.
first capital which I buy was the Profim, the funded traders. I buy that 5K challenge, and what I do, like I'm making the good returns on that, like making the capital on the phase one. It's take me like 3 months to complete that, but after in the phase two, I lost it all. I lost that capital. So like I'm making the every month I buy a 5K challenge. My strategy was simple, like start with the 5K, pass it with, get a refund, and I buy another 5K, making a first my like 1000 live capital to grow to the 1 million across. So on every month, what I can do, I can do like 50 pounds or $50. I can invest in that, and wanted to pass that challenge. And but main thing was I don't have the good strategy. If I have a good study, I will easily manage that trade. I simply, what I can do, I putting 5% risk, 10% in and blow it out. Another day I will again buy another challenge, blow it out. So still you don't have I have the good pathway. So now after realizing I have a good strategy in the third year, so I start with my funded FX. I buy the challenge. I also fail that for 2 or 4 challenge with my funded effects, like starting with the 5K, and there I pass go with a very consistent 1% risk, and again earnings 4 5% target in the month. Next month again I make 10%. After 3 months struggle, I pass the phase one. And
Wow.
then I realized on the phase two, what the trader, most traders do, they say, okay, the target was simple 5%, and you can, or 8%, you simply pass it out in 1 week. But this was the point. You never go with the high risk on the sec phase two, because you are near to the target which you are like in the phase one. You can, okay, you can risk 1 2% 3%, that's okay, because you in the phase. But you give the time to the phase two and you pass it, or you are near to your target, near your goal. So what you can do, you can totally risk half percent or 1% in a trade. So the same strategy, what I do, I risk 1% or half percent, and I'm going slowly, 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 and I pass the phase two in 1 month. And after 4 months struggle, I pass my first 5K challenge. And and the returns and the funds which I get, I another buy another 10K challenge from the my funded effects. And then also same the strategy I will go. I lost about 40 plus challenges in the profit. The most the I have the most experience in the trade, because I lost 40 plus challenge in the profit, because I don't have the live capital. So most of the time my spent in the profit industry. I know every companies. I know I trade with every pro firms. I have all company with capitals. Some companies which I was trading, they go like they are banned or something. That's kind of they are not still not working, or some pair some work some companies reject it out. But my struggle was not there. I wanted to be a like good in the millionaires. I want to be like having the good reputation with the company and providing them a good goal, and they say okay, this is the trader with them, we give them the live account. So this is what totally back, because my funding effects, I still like don't get any kind of issues regarding the payouts. Still from the 2 years when I pass the challenge, I getting again. Like my payouts was small, like 500, 600, 500, 600, but it was consistent consistency. I don't want to be like a bigger payout like 10,000, making the 10,000 payout from the 50K account. My goal was to making the earning like a business, good, getting good
Yeah.
profits from the company. And then what they profit, they say okay, this is the good trader, we will not disturb, and his strategy is very good. Those simply they I don't feel any payout. But there was not
Really?
still I was in that, like I don't have another capital. So what I can do, I was in the Pakistan in 2024. I'm making the 2024 was very good for me. I'm making very good money in the Pakistan. But main thing was I still struggling to making capitals. So what I can do, I start okay, what I can do to make good things, like make more capitals. So I say okay, I want to be in the abroad, because in the internationals you can and there you can like find a good companies. So there I apply for my student visa and get in the UK. Now I am here also, like for getting internship. Maybe hopefully I get internship in the banks. So wanted to be like more professional. So I will not stop the journey at the end of 50,000. I say okay, this is the first goal, I achieved 50,000, and second goal was to be like 1 million or 2 million profit accounts. So that's why the main things was which I faced more thing.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
a really impressive journey. So I I think if we were to look at your strategy, obviously bearing in mind you've tried and tested quite a few strategies. You mentioned trend lines, ICT,
Yeah.
initially trying to over risk, over trading. How
Okay.
would you describe how would you describe your current trading strategy if it was in just one or two sentences?
Yeah. I tried swing. I tried scalp. I tried intraday, because I tried all the strategy. But it depends upon how your lifestyle was. My style,
Yeah.
I was fully free in the second or third years. I don't like any work. I don't have any work, and kind of that thing. So I use scalping. I use intraday. I swing. But the thing which make me the profitable was the intraday plus swing. Like I put the trade in one trade in a week, and I hold for 1 days, 2 days, and that was my main strategy goal. I don't like scalping, because scalping like have a very high risk, and also have the very high reward. But the scalping was you have a very good mindset, you have very good discipline, you need to be a patient, you need to be a like a quicker. So then you'll be a very good scalper. Every person was developed for another things. I'm developed for, I think, the scalping is not made for me, because it's need a very quick decision. And maybe there's a strategies which are very good, but my strategy was totally based on the swing and intraday. So I put only one single trade, and I just get it out
And I,
from.
I, I think that's a really good thing you've mentioned here. Different traders have different characteristics.
Yeah,
There's different mindsets, different attributes and skill sets that you need for each type of trading style, be it intraday, swing trading, position trading, or scalping. But something you mentioned, once you really identified how you were as a trader and you identified your edge, yes, okay, it took you 4 to 5 months to pass from challenge one through to evaluation, but this game, and I reiterate this all of the time, this game isn't about how much money you can make in the fastest amount of time. It's about how long you can stay in the game.
yeah, yeah,
And
right.
if you have a real edge, whether it's risking 0.1% or more, more than 1%, etc., your edge should always be present and show up. There shouldn't be as much alpha decay as you start to increase your risk, because if you only start trading with 5k, like you mentioned, but then you scale up to 1 million of prop firm capital across my funded FX, which is now Seacrest Markets, and the other firms out there, you know that your edge can be replicated at bigger scale because you can trade properly rather than just the gamification and the gambling of the industry like many try to do.
Yeah, yeah.
So you, you're a day trader and a swing trader. What
Yeah.
instruments are you primarily focusing on?
I only trade on the pound dollars. This was
Okay.
the, yeah. I only my all trade which you have like in the history. I totally put all the trades on the pound. I tried the silver, gold, uh, euro dollar, but my strategy was totally, because I believe when you learn the single instrument, like how he behave, like a friend. For example, if you have a friend, one friend, and he know what he like, he know that how he will smile, he know how he will be sad and what's happened. Same like the instrument, you know when the market start, you know how he behave in the interest market, how he behave in the inflation market, how when the market do. So that's why I am still wanted to be like a good, very good, excellent into how I get more knowledge about how pound dollars reacts from that thing. So I wanted to be like a very good in that instrument. So I don't take any like hundreds of pairs and like putting all the pairs. Like I don't do that kind of thing. So that's why the pound dollar make me very huge returns in 2024.
Wow. So if you were to walk us through a typical trade preparation,
Yeah.
what indicators or form of analysis do you use that are pretty much non-negotiable before you enter a position, and what kind of risk method do you use?
Okay. First, because when you enter in trade, the first things was total risk. Okay, because the thing which is in your hand is your risk. Like a
Yeah.
car, like a car. If when you are driving, you in your hand you have a handle. You can like drive slowly, drive fastly. The main thing was you have a handle in your hand, and which make you safe. So that's why if you like put a very good risk amount, which can like give you good returns, it is very. But if you put high risk, your emotions, your like mind will trigger, and you will totally get, if you get a good trade, but you will do it, you will manage it very badly. So what I can do, I think, was when I was in the finding my strategy, what I can do, I risking 1% in the swing trade. I say, okay, I wait for 4 days and I will make a half percent return or 1% return, and the scalper or intraday are making 10%, 20% in 2 days, 4 days. So what I can do, I say, okay, relax. Their scalper are putting 10 trades or 20 trades or 5 trades in a week. For example, they're putting 5 trades in a week, and I put one trade every week. So they are risking 1% in a single trade in the total week they risk 5% in a week.
Yeah.
What I can do, I say, okay, you put one trade and you put 5% risk in the one trade. They make 10% return, you will also make 10% return. There will be no difference. I am making the same returns like a scalpers. What I can do, I totally change the risk parameters. And what the benefit I get, my trade is swing and also the intraday. I have a like a margin. That I have the very big stop loss, and the price will not go to very don't go to so soon to the SL. They take the time, but in the scalping they will, like in the 2 minutes 5 minutes the SL will be hit. I have the time, I have the like space, the price will move because the forex market is like mostly in the consolidation phase, and someone in when in the trend it moves up. So the 5% risk strategy, these were totally the game changing. I put 5% making 10% return in a swing, and also you have very good risk reward. You are making very good returns. So number two, you said that which instruments or which, sorry, which movie like things you
Yeah.
are
What
adding.
technical analysis or how do you break down the charts, etc.?
Yeah, indicators or technicals. So first I start with the bigger time frames, monthly time frames, and move to the weekly or daily. This is the three time frame which I suggest that every trader watched it, because if you still direct go to the 1 hour 50 minutes, it's not the way you get the things. So what I'm in the monthly chart, you see the candle, what the candles are doing. Monthly charts candles are the main thing, that they are going up. Like the monthly candles are totally following the fundamentals. Okay, because fundamentals drive the market. Technicals mostly also drive the market, but fundamental is the biggest way, because you don't know the price is going down. Simply the all the sudden change, the government change all the thing, this change in interest rate, they change all the thing, and markets stay okay. That's the main monthly markets sport fundamental. So what I can do, I put like the technical analysis. If I can show you my screen, I will tell you bit more amount of like how my strategy work, if it's
Yeah,
happen in.
sure. If you want
So
to, that would be great.
yeah, because there I can show you good. uh, okay, this is my chart.
Let me add it to stage. Give me a second. Yep.
Okay, so it's okay. No, can I start? No.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this is my monthly chart. So what I can do, totally see that how the monthly chart reacts. The what is the trend of the market, because all the things are basics. You don't want to complicate it. Person say, okay, no, you don't want to be like go to the back or find the things. We are not going back. We're totally seeing the how markets are reacting. In the monthly time frames, the markets are reacting bearish. You see, markets are totally going down because of fundamentals or reasons. That's why prices are going. So in here, we are in here. So we don't want to be now study that area. So we totally see that how the trend was. Totally we are go backside, because we need to see the trend. The trend was bearish on the monthly. So see, okay, the trend is bearish now. So now what I can do, I can analyze that area. Where is the market? Okay, the market is in that area, and I put a spot area here, and you see the price move from that area again, and 4 times it's moved that area, means there is a very good chance, because there is a very big level, the big traders are buying from that area. So market is now in move from that area like 4 times. It's like break that or take that out all the liquidity, now moving upside. And now the main target was that high. So what I can do, okay, my bias was defined, monthly chart is bullish and market wants to go to upside. Okay, this is done. I if you want to be go to the weekly time frame, that's up to you, but monthly or weekly are mostly they are same. So in the monthly weekly chart, I say okay, market is in the bullish trend. You can see area. I can put say highs and lows. Weekly chart also support bullish momentum here because weekly chart is in the bullish trend, and market was in the monthly chart was bearish, and it was going to retracement, because here in the monthly chart, price make the low and they make the lower low, and price is now making the lower high. It's mean monthly chart supporting the weekly chart. Now your bias was more defined rather than on the monthly chart. So I know that on the weekly chart price will go from here. But as I say that fundamentals are more. If the things happen like dollar strong, the dollar economy, and they have the another things starting again, then the pound will also go down. But the technicals showing that the price is going down. The second thing I used was the Fibonacci. The simple thing which I am doing, I'm not doing anything like a magical or kind of things. Totally simple thing which make me like this kind of profitables. And you put Fibonacci, and there I say the price moved down in that area, 0.3 area. The premium discount area is very like every traders know the what is the premium and discount. When price in the premium, uh you still to be a like wait, or you want to be sell that from area. If price in the very deep discount, you want to trade and buy that area. Simply that the things are like, for example, if the fruit or anything kind of in the store, the price are in premium, the peoples don't buy it, and the price automatically will go down. So that is the simple logic behind that. So price come here, I buy from that area, and simply my stop loss was below that low, and I take that advantage. But my trade which I put entry was on the 4 hour time. This was only getting the bias on the daily time frame. I see okay
So
weekly. Yeah,
quickly, Abdullah, you
yeah.
mentioned your stop loss. How do you place your stop loss? Is it fixed or is it tangible? Is it expansive? Do you put it under a fixed area based on pips or points, or are you looking at a particular structural
Mhm.
area to actually safeguard?
Yeah, my stop loss is flexible because, as I said, my intraday trade, sometime intraday trade goes to the swing trade. Because of that, my stop loss. For example, as a trade, my daily trend is bullish, so and I want to buy from that area. So
Yeah.
what I can do, I say okay, I put 1% or 5% risk in that area. I want to be like a safe stop loss. I put here, put below like here said area, and my target is in that area. So what I can do, this is my first trade every time I put in the 5% risk. If price goes upon my direction and say okay, one more break of structure, what I can do, I put my stop loss below that area and add one more position here. There I will go like another 5% or 3% area, because the risk which I risking here was shift to that next trade. So this make me like good returns also, and like give me a confidence. Okay, I will hold trade more, and this way I'm like making good money. Simple strategy, don't complicate. Follow the trend, follow the bias, and market structure. And the main and more second thing was fundamentals give me like more bias than the technicals, because if I know that the dollar market is going down because of the interest rate, so it's give me a bias. Okay, dollar is going to pound is going to buy, and another it was COT market, the commitment of traders. So this was totally like the thing which was thing, no complicated, simple strategy. Also you can put order blocks, favorable gaps, because this those were the right thing on the favorable gap. The traders put their buy position, sell position, to the market wants to go that area to fill that. This was another entry points. So if you are like getting good knowledge and start with the basic, you will be like good. But as I
I mean,
say, yeah.
I was going to say it's safe to say that your edge based on the type of intraday swing, the over higher time frame to lower
Yeah,
time frame analysis with execution, I'd
yeah,
say it's quite adaptive. I'd say you're quite adaptive during market conditions, especially when we're seeing some form of volatility or sideways consolidation. In terms of in terms of trading journals, how important is it? Like, do you detail trade? Do you back test? Do you journal daily? Like, what are your main metrics to track?
Yeah, the journaling is very, very, very. You need a journaling because everything, like a business. If you have a business, you need to be like for example, you have a shop, and you sell the 10 quantities of the cottons, and in the end of you don't have the, okay, how much I cotton sell the cottons, so your business will not work. Same like the trading. Uh, I was journaling in the notebook when I started because I there is a very expensive journaling like £50, $50 selling. So in that time, I don't have that money to buy that journaling. So the when I started buying the journaling from the E8, your platform was have the showing the all the journalings. So my whole time was okay. That's the very best thing the my funded FX providing me, that there is a journaling inside. You see every trade there, and but I can do that separate. I have the notes. I put every trades. I calculate with the basic things. I say okay, this week, next month, what I can do, how much my risking was, and today how much I'm going with that. So it's make me few past the thing I will past. Like journaling thing trades, and also I will in the weekend I see okay, this back week what I can do, what the main mistakes I make. So journaling is more important than like trading.
Well, great answer.
Yeah.
Great answer indeed. So let's move on to discussions about Seacrest Markets and your experience. So
Yeah.
when like, why did Seacrest Markets stand out to you? Like when you were first looking for a prop firm, what made Seacrest Markets, formerly My Funded FX, stand out to you as a trader?
Yeah. First of all, I told that Seacrest market is for very long term. Like after the FTMO, the Seacrest market is in the market very long term, and they are providing very good payouts. As you see, uh, my payouts, I make 8,000 plus dollar payouts from the Seacrest market, and consistently, and the payouts totally in the for 3 to 4 hours when I put in. Some pair pro firms are providing the payouts, and they say okay, we need interview kind of that stuff, and we need them like take 3 days 4 days, mostly take the 1 week to say you have the you do that strategy, you do that strategy. So what the best thing was, totally you click on the button of the payout, and instantly you check 1 or 2 hours your bank has the profits. That were very amazing things. Another thing was uh, the I don't know that still Pakistan is banned from the my from the secret market. I was when I started trading this, that's time the Pakistani traders was allowed to trade, and I buy that challenge, and still I'm working on that. Then what they can do, they say okay, you are from Pakistan, you still trade because you buy the challenge and you are doing. They don't say okay, take that money, go out and sell it. So that's very good thing which I like. So in the past goal, I'm still looking that I want to be like a trade with that my fund effects like a on the 4 million capital. But still, as I say that it's take time trading. It's not a fast time. You will be millionaire in 1 year 2 years. So maybe in next 2 years, my goal was I next in the next podcast, or maybe Secrets Market give me another interview. Uh, in the next year or 2 years, and they say okay, no, uh, Abdullah is we are here for with a 4 million capital. So it was a dream. And when I was start trading, I see the podcast people, oh, that's why very lucky people said they are doing podcast, and company says that. So there was my goal. I say, I don't know where is this dream achievable or not, but I still struggling. My struggling was very, very, very difficult. Warner, you like I don't tell in the uh, starting of the video, but if I have a time I can tell you. So But if I
Appreciated.
yeah.
That's appreciated. So in terms of features and aspects of trading with Seacrest Markets, what you know, how what would you rate our support? What platform do you trade on?
Yeah, I trade on the MT5 platform, and
Okay,
yeah, and they are very good sport. Even I have an issue regarding. First of all, I in the past 2 years I don't get any issues, like anything regarding payouts. Uh, but in if I like issues regarding the want to and other things, want to be buy accounts. So I think you need any help regarding, you simply click on that live chat button, simply pop it out, and there is a person, and you will still get the replies immediate as soon as possible. So I don't
fair.
think that, like, I don't find any difficulties with the secret market.
So, what would you say, from your perspective, is the most valuable feature or aspect with Seacrest Markets? Is it the support? Is it the platforms we offer? Is it the team? Or is it the rules? Maybe it's just that we're all round great. But yeah, what's your perspective
Uh,
on it?
Mostly the main thing was they are very good with the traders, like who they treat with the like a family. If you buy a challenge and you will be in here, they don't say, okay, we are not treated like this trader. You're still in the challenge, they treat like a family person. Say they always say like, okay, they will be giving the return to the company from in the future. So they treat every trader as a family member. So that's why the biggest reason the secret market is very good. And payouts was time was good, sport team is good, and platforms are available 75. I was on first I was on the C trade. They shift into the FT5, and simply I I don't see that changing. They simply give me the email, the login details. I took it out, and all the things were there. No things like, don't find any difficulty. Some pro firms say changes their migrate their things, and they say, okay, we all the things are complicated, and you wait for 1 week. Or I don't find any difficulties. So very good. Yeah, very good experience. I hope in the future I get the same benefits, more than that, and more all the traders can also get same the benefits. So
Appreciated. So, if a couple more questions, really, with the firm's transition from My Funded FX to Seacrest Markets, mentioning, of course, previous transitions from platforms, etc.
yeah, yeah.
Have you noticed any positive changes with the brand change, or what are your thoughts on the new branding and direction?
Yeah, things totally, they introduce more things, more challenges, like also they introduce features, because for I think still from Pakistan, I don't allow to buy a futures profim, but I am in the UK. I then I because the main reason was the ban was the people start over trading, like the things was that. That's why I hope I will try my best. I give like unbanned Pakistani region. Peoples are good in there, but the secrets market is like very good, honestly, and their new things, the way they structure their platforms, so good, amazing. Like the
Thank you
previous,
so much.
yeah. Uh,
So, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I will I bring a simple number request to unban Pakistan region, because it's depend upon you. But I say there's a very good traders amount of, because I have the community, I also a mentor, so there's very good traders. So people need a good profile, so they want to trade in, they need a because I have the student, they say, okay, sir, I need want to be buy the same profile which you buy. So I say it's depend upon the company how they do with that. So I will try myself to give the request, humble request, if they unban then. So, but very
Abdullah,
good.
appreciate it. Take the feedback on board.
Yeah.
What would be, as a closing statement and as a closing comment, what would be your final tips for aspiring traders?
The final thought is totally trading take times. Every business take time. Don't be in a hurry or rush. Simply give the time to the market. uh, Start with the small, because and start with the small means start means with the basic, which you easily affordable. If you lose and you don't have it, okay, that's enough for me. So this is a totally three things you remember. And absolutely, after 4 year 5 years, you will be another levels. I was earning $50 in a month. Now I was earning very huge in a month. So every person can do it, but it depends upon how you achieve, how your work will be do. So
Great tips, Abdullah. Great
yeah.
tips. So, Abdullah, that brings us to the end of our time today. I just want to say thank you so much again
Welcome.
for taking the time and sharing your time and experience with myself and our community.
Yeah, thank you.
For everyone watching, we hope you gained a lot of value from hearing a real successful trader's perspective. If you're ready to start your own trading journey with a firm that prioritizes consistent payouts and supportive rules, you can find all of the information you need in the description below. All the best with your trading, and we look forward to continuing to celebrate your success with us here at Seacrest Markets. Abdullah, thank you so much.
Yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Let me